if you are someone at your teenage, early 20s, or you are a parent of one of the kid at that age, this is for you. These three questions you're going to ask yourself if you are at that age, or if you have kid at that age. These three questions will change your life. It's going to help you secure your future. It will take you to the highest potential you deserve, and it's going to give you the massive success, because these three questions will set up your path to the right direction, to what you deserve, and with your strength, not somebody else's. This is going to keep you on track. So let's dig through it, and as we going, whatever you think about these questions, I'd like you to give some comments so we know that we're on the same page. And yeah, let's go. So now, before I start the question, I have to tell you how this thought came in my mind. So I was sitting with one of my friend who has a daughter, who is in early 20s, hardworking girl, making a good amount of money in a coffee store. But his thing was like, Sean, I'm trying to guide, but the thing is, she's not making a decision, which way she will go. Before, she wanted to be an influencer, and then recently she's like, I want to be a journalist, or it's keep on changing. So what do I do? And that's what these three questions came. So question number one is, where do you see yourself in 10 years? And these three aspects: health or personal wise, like your knowledge, your health, how you want to be. Number two is the relationship, your future relationship. You are someone in 20s and you want to married and settled in few years, or even the relationship in your home, at your home with your parents or other people at the home. Okay? So number two is relationship, and number three is your finance. That is the business or career, wherever you are working, your job, the promotions, wherever you want to be. So the question is, where do you want to be in 10 years? Where do you see yourself at the highest potential in 10 years? And that will make you happy. That will make you fulfilled, because at the end of the day, the real success is fulfillment and freedom, because you have to see, okay, on these three aspects, I'll feel myself free. I don't have to be under pressure on something. So take your time on this. You don't have to decide right away, but ask this question. Do a 3 lines, personal, family, and your finance or business or career, okay? And take a week, maybe take a couple of days, and then draw that, write those down, have a clarity on that. What do you want in next 10 years? Where do you see yourself in next 10 years? And that will make you a fulfilled person. So once you have that, now question number 2 is, what is the step now? Forget about maybe you have to go through 100 step, micro step to be there. There's nothing happen magically. Magic happens once we go step by step by step. So forget about the other 99 steps you have to go through in the next 10 years. But question number 2 is, what can I do now? That micro step towards that. For example, if you want to be a social media influencer, what can I do today? Can I just create those channels, or can I just start creating content, or the ideas, or find out where, what's my strength that I can share? So all this kind of things. So, but it has to be the very first micro mini step you're going to take towards that. Not this way, not that way, not what other people doing. Your 10-year goal, and that direction. What is the first step? It's like you driving towards 1,000-mile journey. Okay, so I have to start the car. So this is the situation. So starting the car and start heading that way, not other way. So that's question number 2. And then another, most importantly, when you have the question number 2, the little micro mini first step, now the question is when. Means, I believe in 24 to 48 hours implementation time. When you have a good idea, don't implement right away, right this moment, because that's kind of like a sparky decision. Then you can regret that, or you will change that. What you do, give yourself 24 hours, sleep on it. And then after 24 hours, you say, what, it still feels good, I can do it, okay? And then from that point to next 24 hours, that segment, you will take the action, because do not pass 48 hours. Because once you pass 48 hours, it's too late. Something else comes in the mind, something else you see, something else you think. So the 24 to 48 hours, that segment is very, very important to take an action. So So what do? You put that first step on your calendar and block the time. So once you block the time and do notification that, okay, hey, I have a time block, it's the email notification or even little sticky note, like a little paper, and put it on top of your computer, wherever you can see it. Bathroom mirror, doesn't really matter, wherever you can remind yourself, you put that. So to recap, number one question is 10 year, where you want to see yourself with your strength, the potential you have, and the things you can do, the things you can believe in. Okay, that's number one. Number two, what is the micro step, the first step? And number three, when I'm going to implement that, what time, what day, and what moment. Okay, put it on the calendar. And then another thing also, the challenge sometimes we have, and this is the bonus thought, and so is sometimes even my friend was telling me that changing the path. So listen, there's nothing wrong in changing the process, but always stick to your goal. You can always improve the goal. It means like your goal may be, okay, I want to be at a place making $1 million a year in 10 years. Okay, that is fine. You can always make that 1.5 million. You can always add some other component. Maybe you want to be a top video editing company. Okay, that's great, but you can always add something similar to that down the road, maybe 6 months from now, maybe a year from now, because more you going ahead, more you digging through, more you getting the knowledge, your goal will improve, and that is for sure. But do not change your track. What you can change is the process, because maybe you used to do in this process. Okay, you change the process. Maybe you have to change your city. Maybe your goal, where you live right now, does not support, so you have to go somewhere else. You can do that. You can always change that. Maybe change the company, because the company you're working right now, you do not have enough opportunities. Yeah, you have to change the company. You can change those. Change the process, not the path. So that is my suggestion today as a coach, business coach. So if you are somebody want to game up on the leadership, business coaching, and AI, because I am digging through a lot of AI right now, so definitely follow this, and entrepreneurship. So these 4 things, I'll suggest you to subscribe and follow here and ask me questions. I'm all in for answer whatever helps you. See you in next video, and always wish you all the best. Remember, believe in yourself, because you can and you will.